Ezra, chapter 9, starting at verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently and itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Shalom, Yahawah, peace, Israel. Call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother Gadar from the Camp Province of Babylon down here in Tampa, Florida. I would like to give double honors to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us his truth and rule well. Peace, blessed love, health, and wellness, and all salutations to the hopeful elect, the house of David that scattered abroad across the four winds of the earth, that are laboring in his truth with all sincerity. Shalom. And AHTHAM to the AHTHAM, the few sisters that are listening and learning in. Straight to the point, let's get right to the lesson. All right, so as you've seen in that post-introduction video, all right, this is a video clip that one of the brothers posted on social media, the brother William Bradley 144K. All right, and right now, as you see, there is sedition amongst men, protests and uproars going on in Rome, man, for the cost of living. All right, and scriptures talk about being on your watch and being a watchman. So when we see these certain things like this come to pass, we must know, man, that that's coming to Babylon very soon. All right. And that's why brothers are out here on these highways and byways letting you know the destruction and the downfall that's about to come upon Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. All right. So just because it may not be happening in Babylon right now at this moment, all right, they already been saying that 2023 is going to be a big recession for the United States, man. All right, for Babylon. And they talk about the cost of living is going up in other states. They said New York has hit the highest cost of living in the whole United States that it has ever been, man. And people are not able to sustain living there. They don't even make enough. All right, the minimum wage in New York is not even enough. All right, to be sustainable in the times that we're in, man. All right, so let me bring back out that precept that I brought back out in the beginning. We'll bring that back. We'll bring that back for edification's sake. So, like you, this is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 1, and it reads. It said, "And he answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself." And how you going to measure out the time diligently in itself? All right, you're going to be standing on your watch. You're going to be watching for prophecies. Okay, you're going to be speaking on things such as prophecy. All right, you're going to be constantly enduring. Okay, and diligently seek it, man. All right, a good watchman will always be on his watch. What is a watchman if he's falling asleep? He can't warn the people that people are enemies are coming about, man. Okay, because when you take it back to the ancient times, all right, biblical times, when they would have those castles in those lands, all right, and you have those watchmen, whether they be door watchmen outside of the castle or whether they be tower watchmen. Those tower watchmen are to be on their watch to see if any enemies or if anyone is coming abroad. All right. So if you're measuring out the times diligently in itself in the times that we're in now, you're going to be on your watch to do what? To warn the people of what? Of the great death and destruction that's about to come upon Babylon, man, due to the famine of the word. All right. Sedition amongst men, uproars. All right, rumors of wars. Okay, this war between Russia and Ukraine is heating up. So now you have China. All right, you have all of Russia allies, including America and NATO. You know, their allies. All right, all getting ready to fight, man. Okay, so that's how you're gonna measure out the times diligently in itself. And then the reason it says, "And when thou seest part of the signs pass, when I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." Right. So all of these things that's coming to pass. All right. This is around the very same time that our Lord YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI is about to make his return, man. All right. So this is not a time to be sitting around not being on your watch. This is not a time to be sitting around still trying to have one foot in and one foot out, man. Okay. Scripture say I come to do my Father's business, man. All right. Am I not about my Father's business? So therefore, all right, if you're going to serve Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, then you need to be about the Father's business, being on your watch, measuring out the times diligently, man. All right. Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing earthquakes and both uproars, man. You have not one, not two, but 3 volcanoes that have not erupted in the last 40 years over there in Hawaii erupting right now, man. Okay. You're having in all of these other places, diverse places, all right, how the scriptures speak about how there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, all right, rumors of wars in the book of Matthew. Okay, there are earthquakes in diverse places, man. Earthquakes with 7.5 or higher magnitudes, man. All right, that's a lot of shaking. That 7.5 or higher brings great destruction upon a city. Okay, now imagine this constant state is, or Salakia, imagine this state constantly having 7.5 or higher earthquakes, man. Magnitude earthquakes. It's never going to be able to go back to how it was, man. Okay, so this is the time where you should be seeking Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Not the time to be trying to still build a career here. Not the time to be trying to, live comfortable here in Babylon. You were never comfortable since you came out of the womb, man. All right? You was never comfortable since you came out of the womb. When you came out of the womb, you was back born into sin, back down here for the judgment, for the judgment to play out your lot for your past sins, man. You see? So this is not a time, if the spirit of truth has been brought back upon us in the names, this is the time to be seeking Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. All right, let's read on. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, right, man? And the end is made manifest, okay? And the end is manifested right now. The charagma on his way. All right, it's already here. You have this guy, Elon Musk, talking about in 6 months, he want to start C to the H to the I to the P and people, all right, within the next 6 months, man. Okay. The brother brought out at Camp Saturday, at Camp Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, okay, he was saying how this guy, Elon Musk, ended up putting his C to the H to the I to the P inside of a monkey, to the point where the monkey brain started going all crazy, all right? And it started chewing his own fingers off, man. But these people, these devils want to do that to you. But you still want to trust in Egypt, man. So I'm going to grab these precepts that the brother had on here, all right? So like it when so this is book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15, starting at verse 14. And it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Right, man. Woe. Woe meaning destruction, man. All right. Full-blown destruction. Death and destruction is coming upon Babylon. So woe unto the world and the people that dwell therein, man. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. What's the modern day sword, man? The gun. So when you have sedition and uproars in countries, states, cities, whatever the case may be, it always end up leading to what? Violence, man. Because why? Now you have to get the government, the police officials involved to try to calm the people down and put them back into subjection. Okay, like, you're not going to riot for your rights because you have no rights here in Babylon, man. You have the decrees and the laws that they give you that's not even righteous decrees and laws. Okay, they planned a pandemic, got you people in a subjection, told you had to wear a mask around, then told you had to go take a juicy juice, and then get more juicy juice on top of that, and now you have this thing called die suddenly going on, man. You see, you have this thing called instant catch the ghost going on, man. All right, but you want to trust in Egypt, so woe unto, back to 2nd Ezra 15 and 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right, one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hand. Who is that? The people are going to stand up and fight against the governments, man. Okay, and then you're going to have where it's going to be here in Babylon, all right, or even over the world, man, Okay, the cost of living, if the cost of living is so high right now over there in Rome, which is in Italy, which is almost, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, a part of Europe, all right, but, or around that area, okay, but if you have cost of living going up, you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna have you're gonna have a lot of people that's gonna start, you know, acting out, man, going crazy, because they don't have the money to be able to provide for their family or even the food. So then you have weak-minded men because of the woman is nagging and they are unbelievers. And that's why the scriptures say, for all of the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. So if you don't have faith in YAHAWASHI, then when the uproars and the sedition amongst men and the martial law and the charagma and all of that stuff come to play in your town, your city, your state, over here in Babylon, you're going to be fucked, man. You're going to go down there. You're going to trust in Egypt. And you're going to lean, and this man is going to stick you with his staff, man. You're going to lean on thinking this man is going to help you, and you're going to get stuck with that charagma, and there's going to be no way for repentance on that, man. You can't repent from taking the charagma, okay? You will die, you will perish, and you will be caught in the lake of fire, which is the ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles that are prophesied to hit Babylon the Great, man. Reading on, verse 16, for there shall be sedition amongst men. And what is sedition? When you go into that word sedition, sedition means a like a monarchy or uproar against the government. Okay, and if you let's go to this right quick. Let's go to the edit line. And we'll type in sedition. All right, it says a rebellion, a uprising, revolt, factious, factious, commotion in the state, concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority, violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, riot, rebellious against authority. All right. And that's exactly what sedition is. And that's exactly what's going to happen over here in Babylon. You seen what happened when all those people stormed the White House. All right. That was basically a sedition amongst many, even though we know that was like an inside. But take it back to a couple months ago, what happened in Sri Lanka when the people stormed the governor's house, man. And the governor was seen leaving because their whole economy just straight crashed, man. All right. So now you're going to have the people that's going to start going against the government, because people feel as if, OK, well, if you're the government, you should be here to help us. It should be no reason why you have all this money to fund wars, to constantly build bridges, to constantly build prisons, to constantly do all of this wicked ass, bring forth all these wicked ass decrees. All right. But you don't have money to help the people. You think, OK, giving a little stimulus check here and this and that and all of that is going to help the people. Nah, man. You know, these people don't know what it means to go without. Babylon has made people feel like you could come over here and have that American dream. But when this starts coming into Babylon, when there's no food in the stores, when you can't run to when you can't go to your nearest gas station without having to pay $10 a gallon. You seen how it was when people was going crazy when the gas went up to $5, and some places was $9, man. You seen how crazy it was. All right. So just imagine if that's on an all-time high every single day, and the cost of living is still going up, and there's no food in the stores. You're going to get all of this. You're going to get rebellion. You're going to get uprising. You're going to get commotion in the state. You're going to get violence, strife, okay, against violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorders, man. You're going to get riots. You're going to get rebelliousness against the authority. But why? But take it like this. You rather be rebellious against authority, but you won't. You will go and be rebellious against authority, but the authority can only put you in prison cells or such. All right. But you're constantly being rebellious against YAHAWASHI, who can kill you in the snap of a finger, man. Who could bring forth judgment 10 times harder than what these damn devils can, man. So hearken unto the words, or this stuff here that you see in this video, this rioting, all right, this sedition amongst men is going to hit you harder than you think, man. Let's grab this last precept that this brother brought out. All right. I'm going to grab I'm going to grab his Luke 21:26. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, man. In verse 28, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. Absolutely, man. Our redemption draweth nigh, man. All right. Our redemption draweth nigh. There's more and more chariot sightings. Okay. When brothers see these things, we don't sit back and oh, damn, man, you know, damn, man, it's a recession, man. You know, I'm still trying to get some money, man. You know, I got things to take care of, man. The hell with this place, man. Scriptures say, for the excellency of YAHAWASHI HAMASHIach, you got to count all things dung. Philippians 3:8, man. Ye doubtless. Are you doubtless? Okay. Are you going to serve this double, or are you going to serve YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI, man? All right. Fuck this place, man. Fuck Esau's kingdom. All right. The hell with damn Esau. The hell with Babylon. The hell with his careers. The hell with these damn women. The hell with all this shit, man. I pray 23. I pray 2023 be the year of hell, man. You know, humbly speaking, I'm only saying that. All right. Lord, will I be able to, you know, Lord will endure unto the end. Okay. But the hell with this place, man. All right. That's why we got to constantly endure in prayer. Okay. We got to constantly be praying and constantly being in the scriptures, constantly pushing his word. All right. So that we can be saved, so that the Lord can be a buckler unto us, man. All right. A shield, man. Okay. Lord willing, this hit was edifying. If it was edifying to you, it'd be edifying unto the elect. Let's close out and give all praises, glory, honor to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, and double honors to the head elders, apostles, and bishops of Great Millstone that taught us his truth and rule well. Shalom.